Hi, this is Jackie Benedict. Welcome to my YouTube tutorial. I recently did this nautical mini album and several people asked me if I could do a tutorial, so that's what I'm doing today. I used a paper line called Authentique, and its collection name is Renew. I loved the yellows and the greens and the blues. And the first thing I'm going to show you is how I made the base for my pages. I like to use different shapes. One of the things I do is I use my die cuts. So I picked out several different shaped die cuts, used my Big Shot, and cut out different shapes for the pages. Here's one of the pages that I will show you how I assembled. I use a backing with some score tape to make it more durable. I like to make my pages more durable so that as you flip through the book, you're not ruining the pages, and I just like how it feels to have nice sturdy pages. So that's going to be one of the pages that we'll use for the book. My first page is this shape, and I went ahead and put backing on it already, and then I put some pre-made embellishments on it. These embellishments are just some layered die cuts with a brad. I like layers, I like textures. I just think it makes it interesting to have different types of paper and materials to use. So that's one of the things I did with this particular page. Used some chipboard stickers, and again another brad. And one of the things I like to do, you'll notice, is leave some of the embellishments hang over. I just think it adds interest to a page. So we added this one on and let it hang over the edge a little bit. There's page one. My next page is actually using a tag that I trimmed. I think this is actually Teresa Collins, but I liked that it said today and I liked the colors. I made this little embellishment, which is a little envelope and some tags with some baker's twine. And again, I use my score tape. Score tape is very durable, sticks very well. And then this metal embellishment from a different line. It's more of a retro look, but I liked what it said and I liked the colors. And again, that's going to stick over a little bit. And I liked that it's metal. I wanted to add some lace. Again, this is just more texture, a little bit more of a softer look to the edge. I used a little bit of score tape for that. Put that right on the edge. Later on, I actually added another piece of lace to give it even more of a lacy look on the end, because you could see it better. And so that's page 2, and this is how it looks layered. There we go. And then we went on to page 3. That's was this die cut here, and more of a square, smaller print. I have this tag that is actually a mulberry paper, and sometimes you can't use the score tape with mulberry paper, so I use the craft glue, different kinds of craft glue, Aleene's craft glue. I had added the flower already, so I'm adding that, and then this did have score tape on it. This is actually a piece of material from a sample book. Again, different textures, and then a sticky embellishment. I'm going to add this chipboard piece, and I'm going to put it towards the bottom because I sometimes like to use a little bit of negative space, leave that top part of the yellow tag blank. These tiny little clothespins are great. Later on I'll add some glossy accents to them to make them stay permanently, because they will shift around, but for now I'm just showing you how I add them. here's the layering look after 3 pages. My 4th page was a shape that I layered, and then I actually added another piece for the holes so that I could fit the binding clips in. So sometimes you have to work around the mechanics and the technical aspect of the mini album. I have some of these sweet canvas stickers, bird and butterfly with little bow ties, and because they had bow ties, I also got this little metal badge because I had a bow tie on it, and I thought they was keeping with the theme of the page. I have a couple of rhinestone stickers that I'll put on. I'm moving things around a little bit because I realized that one of my other embellishments, which is a wood die cut of a key that I painted and decorated with even letter stickers that say Renew, need to fit on there as well. So you'll see that after I add these little blings. I add the key here, and that as well will stick over right on the edge there. I just liked the way it looked sticking over. So that's my page 4, and that's how it's looking. Page 5 was die cut of this flower. I added some layers and a little decoration in the middle with a brad, and I wasn't going to show you how I put this together because it would be quite tedious, but now this is the 5th page. This is the page I was showing you that I just wanted to show you how I added the backing, and now I'm going to add some of these decorations, some of these little embellishments, a pearl strip, and these little frames. Now, one of the things I should have done, which I didn't do, was I should have put the holes in this page before I started to decorate it. But you will see I will be able to get those holes added anyway. And here is a nice wooden embellishment using the glue because it's just easier to hit all the marks and place that on the page. I have some chipboard embellishments that I stacked up ahead of time that I'm just going to add for interest and depth, color coordinating. This is a little butterfly. It's a wooden butterfly that I added some chipboard stickers to and have that hang over the edge. And this is another little badge tag that I made into a paper clip. Now, as you can see, I will need to add the holes. Probably have to shift things around a little bit, maybe. I used this Provo Craft eyelet setter, and it has some different sizes. I just find it easy to use. I should be doing it on my cutting mat instead of just on paper. Makes it a little easier to put it all the way through, but I will get there eventually, and I'll have the holes ready. So, but yes, it does help if you do this ahead of time so that you don't have to worry about placement or have the embellishments in the way. So there we are. Moving that embellishment over a bit, and we have that page. Now we'll show you how they all stack up. It's coming together very nicely, you'll see, with the different shapes, different layers. Some of the embellishments are sticking out, which I like. And that leaves one last page. I used a square shape with a scallop edge, and I embossed the paper before I put the backing, the cardboard backing on it. I did a little tag envelope with a tag. And these are pennants that I layered and then added another little badge embellishment to that as well. And then I added a ribbon. Oh wait, first I have some more chipboard embellishments that I stacked, and I use the glue for that. Sometimes you can use glue dots. I like glue dots a lot as well, but if it's very porous backing, sometimes you just have to use glue. Otherwise the dots or the score tape will not stick and it'll just peel off the back. So this is just a little bit of glue for that. And then I put together a ribbon with a brad and a little embellishment to add on the end of that. That I did use my glue dots for. They can really come in handy, those glue dots. And that, my friends, is our last page of this Authentique Renew album as I clean up my mess. And I do make a mess. I don't know about you, but I make a big mess, especially when I'm in the zone. So here's my final page, and you'll see how they all stack up. And I have my binder clips. Now you can use metal binder clips. These do happen to come in different sizes, and you can use 1, 2, 3, depending how large your album is and how you want your mini album to open. Sometimes people just use twine or string or ribbon to put their mini albums together. I am using these binder clips. So just feeding them through each of the holes. The nice thing too about these binder clips is it makes it easy to either remove a page or add a page if you decide that you want to add a page to your mini album. And there you have it. And last but not least, I will show you that I take some ribbon and tulle and lace because I want to add a little bit of decoration to the binder clips themselves. You don't have to, but I usually do. And I thread that through the clips and tie it on. I really like tulle because it's kind of airy and just gives it a nice soft look. But I did combine that with some lace and some ribbon for this particular project. You can tie that on a couple different ways. You can leave it longer, or you can cut it shorter, depending on how you like it. And then, of course, I have one last thing, and that is a charm. This cute little country hat that I decorated and added a little tassel charm to, and a clip and a ribbon. And there you have it. And that, my friends, that is my little mini album book. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get a lot out of it. And I hope that you subscribe to my channel and leave me a nice comment. Let me know if you want to see more. Thank you.